What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of When, Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB, New York Mets versus Arizona Diamondbacks. So, Diamondbacks have a 42.9% chance to win, and the Mets have a 57.1% chance to win. This is at New York. And for pitchers, Gallen for the Diamondbacks has an ERA of 5.57 and a WHIP of 1.39. And Singa for the Mets has an ERA of 1.26 and a WHIP of 1.05. So, yeah, pitching advantage is definitely in the favor of the Mets. And they also have home field advantage. So, I'm going with the Mets to win this game. Oakland Athletics versus Texas Rangers. So the A's have a 35.9% chance to win, and the Rangers have a 64.1% chance to win. And this is at Texas, and for pitchers, Springs for the A's has an ERA of 6.04 and a WHIP of 1.62. And Maul for the Rangers has an ERA of 1.14 and a WHIP of 0.98. So yeah, that's a bad pitching for the A's. Like with a 6, like an ERA of above 6. Yeah, that's awful. And for Mail, Maul, a ERA of a little over 1, the WHIP that's less than 1. That's freaking awesome. That is some very good pitching. So definite pitching advantage for the Rangers, who also have home field advantage. So I'm going with the Texas Rangers to win this game. NBA. New York Knicks versus Detroit Pistons. Game 6. The Knicks are up 3-2 in the series, and they have a 54.3% chance to win, and the Pistons have a 45.7% chance to win. This is at Detroit, and so this could be interesting. Obviously the Knicks don't have a history of being very consistent the past few years, but they are favored. It seems like, even though it's Detroit. So these are pretty good. Both of these are decent rosters. I think with it being at Detroit, I think the Pistons will win to tie it up 3-3 and take it to Game 7. Denver Nuggets versus Los Angeles Clippers, Game 6. So Denver leads series 3-2, and they have a 45% chance to win, and the Clippers have 55% chance to win. This is at LA, which is probably why they given a higher chance to win. And so with the home field advantage for the Clippers and the fact that the Nuggets basically don't have a coach, it's gonna really hurt them, hurt the Nuggets. And I think the Clippers will win tomorrow to tie the series at 3-3 and take the series to Game 7. College baseball. Texas Longhorns versus Arkansas Razorbacks. So Texas is number 1 in the nation. Arkansas is 11. This is at Arkansas. This could be a pretty good series. Texas have a 38-5 record. Arkansas 37-9 record. Both are high up in the SEC in standings, and you know this could be very interesting because how it affects Arkansas seeding in the SEC tournament. And I think with it being at at Arkansas, it could really make things interesting. If this was at Texas, I think Texas would utterly destroy Arkansas. But with it being at Arkansas, I'm going to pick the upset and pick Arkansas to beat the Longhorns tomorrow. Louisville Cardinals versus Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So Louisville's 17th nation with 31-13 record. Notre Dame is unranked. They have a 24-18 record, which is decent for a unranked team. And, Notre Dame has been good in baseball the past few years. They've made the tournament a lot. And this is at Notre Dame, which could make things interesting. If it was at Louisville, I think Louisville would just destroy Notre Dame. It wouldn't really be much of a challenge too much. But with it being at Notre Dame, home field advantage will play the role. But given how good Louisville is, I think the Cardinals beat the Fighting Irish tomorrow in game one. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.